On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the UTSA Roadrunners taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Back to throw, it's Marco. Grabs it in the middle. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Roadrunners are on the move.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. So the Memphis Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Makes the grab, and he breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. 2nd down coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds the tight end. Got room at the 35. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with his 1st down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Steps away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure. But this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Marco. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a... on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Just goes right through the wicket, brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man on the outside. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to him again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Quickly complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
And this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in first downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Wide out in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Encroachment.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Marcook. Skips away from pressure. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Not quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lane.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Running to the left. At the 35, he's open. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. He's He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He wants to throw it. Got rid of it just in time.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. All kinds of running room. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to move it through the air. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They keep attacking through the air. Getting some heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They're going to go for it on 4th down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Running back searching for a hole. Gives him a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. Back to throw. It's Marco.
got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he intercepts it, taking it the other way. Touchdown, Memphis. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Quick tempo here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. The Roadrunners get it past the sticks.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Tackled immediately after the catch. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Marco. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He lobs one high down the left side, and they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback checking the play. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the right. Picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
What a nice... defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Marco. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. He shanked it. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. I think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On target to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On fourth down, going to the air. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the right. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On second down, wants to throw it. Trying to get to him. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Memphis.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
On second down, he'll fire. Feeling some heat. He makes the catch. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
He makes the connection. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Ready to get the 1st down.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Unleashes one. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Unloads to the right. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Motion from the offense. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Finds his man. It's Carr. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. The Roadrunners in the hurry-up. Got his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Looking for a man. It's Marco. Fires to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. No huddle offense to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Firing to the right, complete. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. On second down, he's looking downfield. Across the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. He wants to throw. He's got it down the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The give to the tailback. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He caught it! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Roadrunners trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Gets it out fast. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. And the D deny them on second and goal. The give to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UTSA.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year.
Looking to get it in the end zone, and down he goes. They were trying to tie the game, but they are denied, still down by 2. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Slings it. Got his man to the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Looking to throw on second down. Quick strike complete. At the 40, there he goes. And they're able to get him on the ground.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing him.
Throwing right. It's caught downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
4 verticals was one of my favorite routes to throw as a quarterback because it works against man coverage and it works against almost any type of zone coverage the defense throws up at you. Great job of execution.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Marcook. It's complete to the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a first down.
They'll try the run. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Given up for first down.
Intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. A first down for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. This should be the last play of the quarter. He wants to throw here on second down. Release to the back. He's got him this time. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Here we go.
He's going to pass. Looking to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's back to throw on second down. He finds his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Get set.
Looking to pass on second down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Memphis heads to the line with a first and goal. Back to the air one more time. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
That last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. They'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Marcook. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, that play just took a lot of time to develop. The longer the quarterback held on to the football, the longer the time that strong safety had to just think, you know what, I know I'm supposed to be back here covering, but I'm going to go get myself involved. I mean, he shows you his speed as he was able to close the gap.
Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the move. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
He's knocked down to the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's right on target. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They're going to throw it again. Spits it out to the back. He's got it. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking left. It's caught. Touchdown, Memphis. And the stomping has commenced. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Under heat, he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Quickly complete.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Runs through a tackle. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Marco. Finds his back in the middle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Roadrunners have moved it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Tosses it incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Fires left. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth down.
Working that left side now. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Offense in an empty set.
It's a turnover on down.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. After this, it'll be a wrap. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't